everybody, Karen Shier here. Hey, those of you that know me know I'm a certified desire factor coach based on the book by The Desire Factor by Christy Whitman. And I wanted to pop on here today because we had some really great discussions during our training and on some fascinating topics. And one of the ones I wanted to talk about a little bit today, and this is going to be a short video, but is to talk about consciousness and subconsciousness, which we're pretty much most familiar with, I would say. And then also what we call the superconsciousness. So just want to dive in really quick. These are my thoughts and my interpretation of the learning that I went through, and you may have learned other things, but I thought I'd throw it out there. So I love learning with visual aids. So let's think about it like this, all right? Our consciousness is our physical form. It's that tip of the iceberg above the water. It's that 3 or 4% of us that is above the water. It's our awake, our present state, our awakeness. It's the small part of that iceberg that we can see above the surface. So think about that as the words that we say and the things that we do, the actions that we take, the thoughts we have, our perspective. Those are kind of the things that would make up your present consciousness. It's when you're in the present moment. Now, below the surface of the water, the bottom part of the iceberg there, that's our subconscious, and that lies below the waterline. And that contains everything that you're not fully aware of. It's below the surface of us. It's the 97% of us. This is the master view that's kind of running the show. And some may call it our soul, and it includes our beliefs and attitudes and things we learned as a child, imprints that we had as a child. And once we step out of our present moment, our present moment awareness at the top, our subconscious takes over for us. And that, again, is the massive part of the iceberg that's below the waterline and below the surface. And we can't see it. And we may not always be aware of it. There's things in our subconscious that we're not aware of. The important part of that is both our conscious and subconscious are about us. These two come together to form us as human beings. Okay. So probably not telling you anything you didn't already know there, but let's talk a little bit about the superconscious or superconsciousness. When you think about that, let's go back to our diagram here. The superconsciousness represents all that's out there and connected to the universe, the divine, or God, or Buddha, or whoever that is that you believe this to be, this universe, okay? So it's the entire ocean, and it's all the air above and around all of our little individual icebergs. And it's connecting with the consciousness of all others. Okay, so think about we're that iceberg. We're the 3% above, we're the 97% below, but we're part of the bigger universe. We're part of the whole, right? We're all connected. One of the things I like to think about was, remember the movie Avatar and the tree of life where all things were connected. I like to think of the superconsciousness as that tree with its branches, its leaves, its flowers, its roots, and its aliveness, connecting to everything and every other tree in the forest. I had a little bit of a hard time with this concept. So when I put it to pictures and like I said, I learn best when I have something visual to look at. Again, I love to think about the superconsciousness of that tree of life in that movie because it was just so vivid and vibrant and made so much sense. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little lesson. And we had so many great discussions and training with our Desire Factor certification program. And I just wanted to throw this out there, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'd love to hear your comments below. Maybe you have a different belief or a different understanding. So share it in the comments so we can all learn. Thank you so much. Again, this is Karen. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.